The bloodshed our people created in Southeast in 15 years will take us 15 years to rebuild. Igbokwe. The chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, Joe Igbokwe, has described the prolonged insecurity and internal conflict in Nigeria's Southeast as a self-inflicted tragedy, warning that the social and economic damage could take another 15 years to reverse. In a Facebook post that sparked widespread reactions, Igbokwe reflected on the toll of violence and criminality in the region over the past decade and a half. According to him, the scale of destruction has left deep scars that will not be easily healed. The criminality, the bloodshed, and the mess our people created in the Southeast in nearly 15 years will take us another 15 years to rebuild. But we cannot recover the thousands that were died, he wrote. It was Igbo versus Igbo. We call this self-inflicted tragedy. This man is always talking. And I don't know who called him for interview. Igbokwe's advocate, they said he wrote it on his Facebook. Did he monetize his page? Maybe he monetized his page because the way he's always writing something on his Facebook page. Well, he needs the money, because he's obviously broke. Igbokwe's comments come amid ongoing concern about insecurity in parts of the Southeast, where armed attacks, kidnappings, and clashes involving criminal gangs and separatist linked groups have disrupted daily life and economic activities. Businesses have struggled, investors have stayed away, and many residents have been forced to relocate in search of safety. The APC chieftain stressed that beyond rebuilding infrastructure and restoring economic confidence, the region must also confront the painful human cost of the crisis. He noted that while roads, markets, and institutions can be reconstructed, the lives lost cannot be replaced. Political observers say Igbokwe's remarks highlight growing frustration among regional leaders and stakeholders over the prolonged instability and its impact on development. Some analysts argue that internal division, political rivalries, and the rise of armed non-state actors have compounded the challenges facing the Southeast. Okay? Patricia SKK says, and Peter Bibu tacitly approved and supports all these, thinks he can win election at the national level so that he can spread the influence of Biafra to other parts of Nigeria. They will insult you for saying the truth. I don't understand. How will he spread the influence of Biafra to other parts of Nigeria? Why? Why do you think that Peter B will do that? I beg. With the Roman who says once a hypocrite is always a hypocrite. It's okay. You are worse than a traitor. Chigo says the most foolishness person I have ever encountered in Southeast is Joe Igbokwe. Christian Eka says, are you an Igbo? What concerns you with prolonged insecurities in Biafra land? I wonder. Maybe you said you are not an Igbo person. And you are a Lagosian. You've been living in Lagos for almost how many years? Theodore says, he said this after tapping palm wine, Abi? No be me, ask her, I go take no. Okay, he says, useless old hag, you are ostracized. So stop talking about us because you don't belong anymore. James Kelly says, can you stop talking? Can you stop talking? Of course, he says, us, you and who is Igbo against Igbo is a self-inflicted. What are you saying? You're just talking rubbish. Amici says, the government don't lost his identity. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Fedimba says, Igbokwe, go to Abia and see what our God sent governor has done, not up to 3 years old. If he is giving 15 Abia, if he is giving 15, okay, Abia will look like China, Singapore, Dubai, UK. What your APC governor needs 15 years to accomplish. Anambra is a state to be governed, not Nigeria. The president governed only Lagos State. Tell Nigerians where he was a minister or any office in Nigeria. Please, it seems you have not gone home for years now. He can't go where? If he tries it. Boniface 2000 says, Mr. Igbokwe, who is your people? It seems you are nowhere, and that is why you don't know your people. This is are you sure that this man is not insane? Well, I don't know. I will also lie, but this drunkard is a very useless human animal. No verse. Make you know the verse. Maybe people should go and report his Facebook page, because I don't know what is always typing on that his Facebook page. It is well. At with wetin concern you there? Are you from Southeast? I wonder. Nana Chibo says, heaven and earth will cause any evil born that turns his or her back on the suffering of his family members during the Biafra war. Many families did not make it. We are lucky to be here, carrying the scar in our hearts. She bless MNK. They say, Mama, you know they step foot in your village, your people disowned you. Southeast billionaires all enter their different villages in the Southeast. They talk nonsense. Don't mind him. Abba Echeta says, is this man an Igbo man? Does he think that he is known as an Igbo man? How can he be saying our people when the Igbos do not regard him as one of them? He's hallucinating. People should just leave him. May they talk rubbish. Chukwu Moge says, we want to Kano, Ipob, Biafra terrorists, destroyers of Igbo land, and killers of Ndi Igbo. Oh. Unton says, and how does that concern you are from this tribe, Ewu, Lagos, Efulefu? Charles says, Onyara, continue to deceive yourself until thy kingdom come. Fidelis says, is there anything that is going on in Nigeria that Igbokwe knows about, apart from Southeast problem? I don't know for him. Anthony says, who is your people? They really disowned him. Like, if he tries to ever step his foot in his village, it is the Lord is the shepherd though. Fidelis says, is there anything that is going on in Nigeria that he knows about? Ede says, what makes it breaking when fool speaks like who he is? Ifeanyi says, do you still can't accept the South system? You are just a sellout though. You are just a sellout. Kokuma says, let people continue by themselves and blaming Tinubu. I don't want to say anything. At Oma Caleb says, was it not this man I saw on social media on a palm tree in his village? Ibia, Yarabakwe. What are you writing? Where are you writing from? Moses Khan says something is getting wrong with that man called Igbokwe. Is it mental or old age challenge? I think it's old age. Can someone help explain? Guilty conscience is a disease, I'm telling you. Truth says you are a hungry man. Hungry is disturbing your life so much. You are looking for a peanut from the Islamic. That is why you are an Ahmadjiri. Hey, Chineke me. Atisha Ishak says this man is getting mad day by day, and he will by himself wants to be announced as the president. I pity how many Yoruba start that will drink sniper. How would they drink sniper? Ashley says madness of the man, his own enemies. Okay. At nonsense, stupid man, Igbokwe. Oh, Anipe says it is you and your fellow Anipe masters that were shedding the blood of innocent Igbo in Igbo land. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.